Remember Ren Day?
Ren Day, yes. I do remember that.
It was like a big celebration. Like
Yes.
what, did they do any big celebration for this one? Or is it just like, oh, let's go ahead and drop this one?
I don't know what this song is.
Well, we're trying to figure out if we're juggalos.
We're not.
Hey, they say that I'm talking a whole lot of trash. I'm sitting and thinking like, who knew? I know that you seen us on Rappers React. They talking about us on YouTube. Hollywood 6, it look like I do magic. Maybe he's practicing voodoo. I'm hearing you're getting a lot of attention. Well, I'm here to say that we do to deliver the rubbish.
What's going on, everybody? We're back with another segment of Rappers React. This happens to be Smoked Up.
What up?
I've got trivia.
Oh, what you got?
Let's see here. Okay, how about this? The gold rush of 1849 occurred in which U.S. state?
That was California.
You are correct, my friend.
Yeah.
Okay, how about this? All right. What year was Winnie the Pooh born? Was it 1910, 1915, 1925, or 1930?
I'm gonna have to guess on this one. I'll say 25.
Damn. Okay.
Is that right?
You on fire, yeah.
Sweet.
All right, how about this? During which American period did stock car racing gain most of its popularity? I can give you a hint. Don't overthink this one.
Okay. What's the hint?
Alcohol.
Oh well, yeah, that's the inception of. I mean, it was 20s.
We'll give it a name.
Oh, that was during Prohibition.
We're killing it today. Okay.
Hi.
You know what we're doing. This video came out yesterday.
Yeah, Ren. Oh, this is Money Game Part 3.
You got it, my friend.
Yeah.
Guys, before we get started, please do us a big favor. Yo, please hit that thumbs up button. Guys, please subscribe to the channel.
And for God's sake, leave us a comment and tell us what to react to next. That's how we get the ideas for these videos. It comes directly from you. Right down in the comment section. And today, back on every.
Broski?
Yeah.
Broski, listen.
Feels like it's been a while since he dropped something.
It does it to you, really? I feel like he
It
dropped it
does.
like a month ago, maybe.
Has it? It feels like longer than
Maybe we're just spoiled.
that. Yeah, exactly.
We're spoiled because
it was like 2 weeks apart at one point, it seemed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Remember when we started getting into like some of Ren's other cuts, like
The deeper cuts. Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
man.
Or the older cuts, at least.
The song he
Yeah.
did with Chinchilla, I love so
Oh,
much.
absolutely.
But dude, remember we were like, how do the trash talkers know that Ren's putting out a song? And they were like, dude, we know,
They do.
and they've let us know.
Absolutely.
And we were like, hey, or the trash talkers were like, hey, they're putting Ren's got a new
Yeah.
song coming out, but it's just not any song. Y'all, we did Money Games Part 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what? Ren put it out today then.
Part 3.
Part 3.
Mm-hmm. Remember Ren Day?
Ren Day,
Yeah.
yes. I do remember
It
that.
was like a big celebration. Like Ren's
Yes.
did they do any big celebration for this one? Or is it just like, let's go ahead and drop this one?
I'm not sure. Trash talkers, I think they call themselves the Renegades.
Yeah.
The Renegades, let us know, was there something special planned around this song in particular?
Mm-hmm.
Now listen, we have sat here and we've said so many great things about this guy. You know, we know
Absolutely.
he goes through a lot. He goes through a lot of medical
Issues
on a daily and handles it so well, but still finds a way to get up and make dope ass music.
Absolutely. Wonder if he's touring or anything. Because it seems like that'd be difficult
with
all the treatment he
Yeah,
has to go
good
through. Yeah.
Damn, that's a good question. I never even thought of that, dude.
Yeah. Or I'm sure he does shows here and there at least.
I just remember that short of him taking like all these pills daily and then having to eat a certain diet.
Get infusions and stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, the brain thing.
Yeah. I don't know,
neurons,
dude.
whatever that was. Yeah.
Shout out to Randu. You are a true inspiration to so many people across the world.
Absolutely.
Now, Money Game Part 3, Smoked Up.
Mm-hmm.
You remember? Tell me you remember about Money Game 1 and 2.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. He went into, I think at first it was the history lesson, basically. Yes. And then he kind of broke it down about capitalism and whatnot. Yeah.
He was basically just saying how the dollar, I don't, if I had to put it all in a nutshell, basically saying, hey, you're just a number. that you're gonna pay taxes, you're gonna abide by these rules, and
Oh,
that was part 2.
And kind of the corruption too of like Western capitalist societies. Yeah.
You think he focused more on the Western side of it for some reason?
It seemed to be, yeah, because it was mostly Europe, and he mentioned America also.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know that he mentioned any Eastern. I'd have to go back and listen though. I don't think so.
What do you think we're gonna get today, though?
Oh, maybe he goes to the East this time.
Smoke dog!
Hold up.
Let's get it done.
Let's do it.
Oh, dude, that's the guy from. Remember, he was sitting in the chair.
In the chair, yeah.
It's like he's only there to play instruments.
Yeah. Is he gonna get beat up in this one?
Yeah. Gasoline.
Yeah. Don't beat him up again.
There's multiples.
Oh,
My bad. Sorry.
is that red?
Maybe. Maybe. You caught it.
Yeah.
You caught it. Oh, God. So soulful.
Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. 1 year old and his first words were mine, mine, gimme. 2 years old he was walking, 3 years old walking quickly. 4 years old he was running round the pavements of his city. 5 years old and his daddy told him, listen here son, you gotta learn to be a man. A man, he works for what he wants. 6 years old and he's reading, writing, top of the bunch. And when he's 7, his progression made him student number 1. 8 years old and he's praised for unusual grades. 9, his parents paid for private school to nurture the flame. 10, 11, 12, 13, he ascends and ascends. His daddy tells him, son, money is the means to all ends. 14, solving complex mathematical equations. At 15, IQ 150, still elevating. 16, he develops complex software code that detects weaknesses in cybersecurity protocols. 17, and he sells his vision, keeping the share. Not yet an adult, but he's practically a millionaire. 18, and his daddy tells him, now you're a man. This world don't give a damn about you, so take all that you can. 19, he turns a profit, stocks and shares, invest in product. 20, double down deposits. 21, his income rockets. 22, he learns the truth is just an obstacle to wealth. If you manipulate the data, then the lie will sell itself. 23, a life of luxury, crystal and cocaine. 24, he makes the Forbes list, they're applauding his name. 25, and his daddy tells him, listen here son, while you're sitting in that palace, that don't mean that you won. 26, a business shift, he switches business to arms. He's 27, dealing nuclear and shells in Iran. 28, inside the Senate, money bought him a seat. He's
29, a role of counsel in the president's suite. Now he's 30, his daddy says you're losing the race. You're just a servant to the king, not even in second place. 31, a big maneuver for his daddy's approval, moving imports over borders from the exports out of Cuba. 32, moving grams, growing kilos to tons. He's 33, filling warehouses with powder and guns. 34, turf war with nobody to stop it. Blind eye from the po-po inside of his pocket.
Wow.
"35, he gets the call. I'm sorry, son, but it's your father. Had a heart attack. I'm sorry, he's gone. 36, getting pissed up, abusing his product. 37, eyes glazed, disposition demonic. 38, with a prostitute, a moment of passion, heating up a silver spoon and then chasing the dragon. 39, getting reckless and hungry for power. Daddy's words are still driving him to kill and devour. Makes a move against the cartel, but the strategy's flawed. They retaliate and leave him in a hospital ward. A bullet buried in his vertebra and one in his leg. The doctor sighs and says, I don't think you'll be walking again. Fuck.
Holy shit. I got goosebumps, bro. What the fuck?
Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. He was 40 and he cursed the words, mine, mine, gimme. 41, he wasn't walking. 42, not walking quickly. 43, never running round the pavements of his city. 44, inside a palace with a mountain of gold. But those riches turn to rubble when perspective evolves. Weighing heavy on his conscience is the value of gold. Lamborghini for a life, trading money for souls. Jimmy followed the code inside the land of the free. Put your hand inside the cookie jar, take more than you need. And his example is exaggerated versions of me. And it's a version of him. And it's a version of she, and it's a version of you. There's no escaping the blame. The way we live is parasitic. Fuck the money and fame. Cut the music. This isn't entertainment. This is real life. The way we live is lunacy. Community, it declines. Hyperpolarized, always fighting, then we divide. Truth is less important than the money that we designed.
Wow.
Money's an invention. Politics from our invention. They all come from people's ideas. Did I mention? Border's an invention. Law and order fuel the tension. It leads to people killing each other. My solution?
What the hell are we watching right now, dude? Talk about cinematography.
Everything is subject to change. We could build utopias if individuals were taught to use their brains. But if we teach kids in schools to always be sheep and put themselves before the herd if there's more money for me, then there's no future I see where the humans survive. We're parasites inside a petri dish with cannibal minds. Mold will grow upon the surface then consumes till it dies. And our fate could be the same without this story to the wise. "45, Jimmy comes home out of the rain, soaking wet upon a wheelchair, drinking again. He is everything he wants, he is fortune and fame. He's a fortunate fool with an unfortunate fate. With a 45 caliber aimed at his brain. 45 a fitting number cause his age is the same. Here's the words of his father. It's such a damn shame. Then he presses on the trigger of a money game.
No. Oh my god. Dude. Holy crap.
Wow. I feel like I just watched a whole movie of Jimmy's life.
Jimmy. We just watched Jimmy's life. Yes.
Yeah. Wow. That is amazing. It's such a lesson to learn also.
Dude, it just makes you like Ren's music hits differently, bro.
It does. Absolutely.
This isn't rap.
No.
This isn't classical. This is just freaking talent.
Yeah.
Raw freaking.
It's poetic storytelling.
Yes, dude. I mean, it's like yes, you could say it's music, but it's more than that.
No, he's got a special gift that most musicians don't have. He's got the gift of gab in the purest sense.
Yes.
And man, he might be one of the best poets I've ever listened to.
I mean, would it be wrong for me to say of our era?
It may be, man. I mean, we've heard thousands and thousands of rappers in our lifetime. I don't know that one's ever been quite as poetic as Ren.
We can't say rapper, bro.
Oh, I'm saying,
I get what you're saying.
Yes, there's a lot of great poets in other genres,
yes.
Sure.
Now, this is what I want to say. You could say, and I mentioned of our era, Tupac, phenomenal. Mm-hmm. But one thing, I'm not comparing Tupac to Ren. I'm not doing that. But what I will say, they were both great storytellers, just like Biggie was. Yeah. But Ren does it in a way where it's like he cuts the beat.
Yeah.
And I love that he does. We've said this before. I love that he does it all in one take, to where it's not like it's not chopped up. He's giving dude. This might have took him 5 days to perfect that one take, and it just was presented to you on a platter where it was freaking delicious, and you're like, I need more, man.
Absolutely,
he delivered, dude.
Absolutely, and the storytelling is so phenomenal, man. I don't even know how much more praise we can give to the guy, because he's a lyrical genius,
bro. Can we talk about Jimmy? Was he? I felt like at the beginning he was almost talking like, because we heard Money Game Part 1, we heard Money Game Part 2, but it almost felt like he was talking, from what I thought. You may be thinking differently, but when he got up to like age 25, 26, I was like, okay, he might be talking about like a dictator of some country or something.
Yeah, I thought that too at one point. I was like, is this guy going to grow up to like be the leader of a country or something?
That's what I thought.
But no, I think it was just a guy who had been trained since birth to be a capitalist, and that capitalist greed and always get money and put money over everything.
Good. That was a bar. You didn't even notice it. You just rhymed. That was a bar.
Man, it's so good though. And it's such a wasted life if you think about it. Like, yeah, everybody wants money and everybody wants to live nice, but you just sacrifice your soul in the end for it. I mean, we all need money to live.
Yes.
It's a tough thing, like the food addicts, you know? Like, you have to have food to live, right? But
how much is too much?
Yeah, exactly. There's always a limit.
You know, me and Smokey are not religious here at all, you know. But you could say in the food category you're talking about, gluttony is a sin.
Yeah.
The greed of money.
Oh yeah, same thing.
Greed is a sin, you know. But that's the crazy thing, being born in this world, and Ren highlighted it so much. You need these things to live.
Yeah,
you need
that's
these
the
things.
problem. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Even though they are bad things in a religious sense, the 7 deadly sins, greed, gluttony, all these things like that. He's highlighting it like, hey, you still need these things, and the drinking and the, you know.
Oh yeah, dealing with the depression of his life, because once you have it all, what do you go from there?
Facts.
Where do you go? You know, you don't have anything to strive for anymore. You know, and he had already lost his dad at that point anyway.
Damn, and then
it's the danger. Like, everybody wants their child to be successful, right?
Yeah.
You know, you don't want them to struggle. You don't want them to be homeless. You don't want them to live on the streets. But you also have to instill into them that money is not the be all end all. That's not everything.
I agree.
Like, you can't waste your life away chasing money your entire life. Like, sometimes you gotta live without worrying about your bankroll.
Dude.
And it's hard. I mean, we teach what we need to learn.
Exactly.
That's a famous saying.
That, you know, and that's what he said. He was like, you were taught this at a certain age, you know, coding the programs, and then he gave him money at age, like 8 or something, or 17, I think it was. And then it just slowly progresses into something more and more and more and more and more until it's just like, dude, I'm at the end of my wits. Like, I had it all, had the drinks, had the money, controlled the world. Now it's like,
now he lost his mobility, you know.
I can't even walk.
Yeah. All over chasing the dollar his entire life.
To the trash talkers out there, thank you for telling us to check out Money Game Part 3.
Absolutely.
This was great, y'all.
Man.
This was great. Let us know what you guys took from this video and what you guys think about the message that Ren put out, because we haven't seen anything that disappoints from Ren yet. We haven't.
No. And he always leaves you with a lot to think about.
Yeah, and I promise y'all, when this video ends, we're gonna talk about this for the next week. We're gonna be texting and just telling you, bro, you catch this, you catch this. I'm telling you, that's just how we do here, man. Again, to the trash talkers, thank y'all so much for telling us to check out Money Games Part 3. Guys, please, to the renegades out there, keep us updated when Ren puts out new stuff, because we will be on it.
Absolutely.
100%. Guys, with that being said, my name's Barringer Hollywood 6. Bye.
I am Larry Smokey Ramirez,
And we are
Lover
and
out. Deuces. Yeah. Wow, that was wonderful.
That was incredible, dude. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to another segment of Rappers React. If you guys want to see another artist that we covered, just click right here. If you want to see the last video did, just click right over here. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with us today. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and we'll see you on the next one. Deuces.